So here we are. We are outside the Berwyn police station. Berwyn. That's a Svengoolie.
Take the next right, then turn right.
I don't even know how to tell you what that means. You'd have to be from Chicago to understand that. I wouldn't even begin to understand how to talk about that. My GPS is going to keep going if I know it. So here we are in the Berwyn police station. Berwyn police lobby hours, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. after hours. In case of an emergency, ring the doorbell. For all inquiries, there you go. No guns. Here we are. What do they got? They got the ATM, because you got to bond somebody out. They want to make sure you get they want to make sure you can bond them out. If you ever used an ATM at a strip club, they charge you $10 just to use the ATM. I haven't been to a strip club since I've been 18, but I remember that. Oh, this is a big old nice office. How are you doing, sir? Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you in a more personal, or is it going to be like this, yelling through the glass?
This is how we do. How can I help you?
Okay, I'm with a movement called Demand Your Flag. It's a movement in where we ask that police departments display the American flag and not that of the thin blue line flag. Okay. So I have an American flag here, you can see, and I also have an American patch. I have dozens of them in my car. So, hold on a second here. What do we have here? So, what I am gonna offer you is like a trade in the gun program where you give somebody in the inner city gives them a gun, they give them a $150 gift certificate. For every thin blue line flag you give me, I will give you a Betsy Ross 13 strike 50 star.
Thin blue line flag.
Well, you do right here. I see it. I'm looking right at it.
Okay, what is it on?
It's on the wall.
What is it, a poster or is it a flag?
It's a flag. It's a flag. I made you come out here. What's going on, guys?
It's in a display case?
Yeah, see, the problem with this is, officer, let me explain the problem with this. The problem is here, this flag, do you see how it is? It looks just like the American flag. Like, that's not a coincidence, okay? So when the American flag was made, there was no equity in the American flag. It didn't mean anything. But in 2019, people cry, grown men cry. It evokes emotion because people have been sent, young men and women have been sent all around the world, and they've died there. They've paid into that. I was in the middle of saying something. They have paid... Hold on one second. They have paid into that flag with their lives. So it is patently irresponsible, it is patently wrong for you to reappropriate that flag. Why can't I talk to you? You're a lieutenant. VOCAC.
I am.
How do you say that?
Oh, you said it right.
VOCAC. Why can't I talk to you?
You can't talk to me, but I don't have the authorization to take anything down off these walls.
I mean, it's against U.S. flag code. It's disrespecting the men and women that have lost their lives. I mean, you could make any flag. You could make any flag for that, but you know, it's irresponsible. It's more than irresponsible. It's stolen valor. You're stealing their adulation, their valor for your own selfish political needs. But you're passing me on to somebody else. I don't want to talk to the chief. The chief's not here.
Well, I can't take that down, so...
I can take it down. I know how to do it.
You can't take it down.
No, I know how to take it down.
It's not coming down.
No. All you got to do is pick it up and it goes down.
You're not listening to me. You're not taking anything off the wall.
Oh, so it's not a matter of not knowing how to. You're just refusing to do it.
It's not that I'm refusing to do it. It's that I don't have the authorization to take anything off these.
I'm giving you the authorization.
It doesn't work that way.
I'm the public.
It doesn't work that way.
Listen, you're a public servant. You serve me. I'm the public. Let's see what the people online say. Do you guys think that, because we're live right now around the world, around the country, definitely around the world. What do you guys say? Okay, well, let me hear it. Yeah, well, they're saying take it down too.
Okay.
But why not just take it down? It's offensive to people, and put it back there, and then talk to the chief and make a deal with him. Why keep it out here?
I have no idea who put it up there, to be honest with you. Somebody in this department put it
Okay,
up.
but irregardless of who put it out there, it's out there, and it's disrespectful to a lot of people. It's extremely disrespectful to a lot of people. So why not take it down and put it back there, and then talk to the chief?
No offense, but there's a lot of things that are disrespectful that the First Amendment covers.
I'm sorry?
There's a lot of things that burning a flag is disrespectful, but the United States Supreme Court has ruled that that's under the First Amendment, it's protected.
Yeah.
So
with constitutional.
Hold on. There's a lot of things that I find disrespectful that it's still somebody else's right.
Yeah. Unfortunately for this, you are an agent of the government. You are part of the executive branch of the government. You don't have any constitutional rights.
Oh, I don't.
None.
Oh, okay.
None.
Okay.
The constitutional rights are for the citizens. They're not for the government. The government upholds them.
No.
Did I lose you? Yes. No. It's not. It's not a no. It's a yes. You don't have a constitutional right.
So what you're telling me is, I don't have a right to plead the Fifth as a United States citizen. Is what you're telling me?
You do as a citizen. As a citizen, when you're in a citizen, when you're working in your official capacity as a police officer, you are part of the executive branch of the United States government. You do not have any constitutional rights.
Federal law.
I'm sorry?
I cannot enforce federal law.
We're not talking about federal law. I'm telling you, you don't have.
You're telling me that I'm an agent of the federal government. I'm not. If I was an agent,
I'm not saying you're an agent of the federal government.
You said that, sir. You said
listen, hold on. You get your authority through the 10th Amendment to the Constitution. The states can enact laws as long as those laws do not contradict the United States Constitution. You get your authority through the federal government.
I'm not a government employee. I'm not a federal government employee.
You get your authority through the federal government. That's where you get your authority through the Constitution of the United States.
Correct. I have to make sure that I follow the United States Constitution.
Yes, you are.
The First Amendment is one of the rights in the Constitution, is it not? Is the First Amendment not part of the Constitution?
One that you're not afforded.
Did I miss that
One that you're not afforded. One that you're not afforded.
Who's not afforded that?
You are a government official. Government officials do not have constitutional rights.
Put that online and ask the question. That's totally wrong.
You're an agent of the government. Your job is to uphold our rights. The rights are for the citizens.
No. My job is to make sure that the rights in the Constitution is abided by.
There you go.
First Amendment.
There you go.
Freedom of free speech and expression.
There you go.
Which is that?
No. But you yourself put it up there. The people didn't put it up there. Yes, but your office did.
I'm not reading that correctly. That came from a citizen.
Okay, but that doesn't matter. You're displaying it in a government building.
Read the bottom. That came from a citizen.
It doesn't. Okay, so if I bring something in, then you're going to put it on the wall?
No, it got approved by the police chief. So
okay, but you don't have constitution. Listen, it's in a government building. Not only that, it's against U.S. flag code. But again, you're telling me you believe you have a constitutional right. You believe you have a First Amendment right in the capacity of your duty. While working in the capacity of your duty, you believe you have a constitutional First Amendment right.
That's not what I said. I said I have a right. I have an obligation to protect.
No, I understand that, but you looked all dumbfounded and confused when I said.
That's not what I said. No.
Okay, so are you saying you do have a constitutional right or not?
I'm done with this conversation.
No, but just answer the question. You already said it's on tape. It's going to be on tape. You believe you have a constitutional right when you're on duty. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So you have a First Amendment right. You have a Second Amendment right. You have a Third Amendment right. And you made it to lieutenant, and you believe all those things.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's a Google search away. All you have to do is Google search to government employees, police officers, executive members of the executive branch of the government have constitutional rights while on duty.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I understand you're saying yes, but I'm saying you Google it and you'll find out no.
So when I Google it and it says yes, then what?
Then you can comment on here, and
I have no reason.
I already know the answer. I promise you I know the answer. Listen, if the government's job is to uphold our rights. Rights are for the citizens. That's it. The government's job is to serve the people. That's the only job of the government.
Sir, I need to talk to this gentleman, please. Sir,
Well, can I get the piece of paper you said you were going to give me? Go ahead. So there you go, guys. You let him know. Somehow he believes that the government has constitutional rights. The rights are for the people. Government's job is to uphold our rights. They don't have constitutional rights. When he's off, look at this. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. This is disgusting. The problem is, yes, first of all, when this is against U.S. flag code, right? That's against U.S. flag code. But this is all these people's personal property. They can put blue lines and all that. They're private citizens. But to display it in a government building and pretend like government officials have constitutional rights is just patently wrong. I mean, it is wrong. You know, they're members of the executive branch of the United States government. They get their power through the 10th Amendment to the Constitution. Well, the number, whoever's I'll make somebody I'll make one of you guys who said write the number in the chat? Okay, I'm making you I don't know how to make somebody if I knew how to make somebody I'll make you a moderator. Just go back, ODN, go back, and the number is in the beginning of this video. Just go back there and you'll see it. Or I'll show you where it's at. Right, why don't you write that down? Okay, so let's get back to our conversation. So now I see that you have another one over there. You have another one in that case over there. So private citizens have the right to do whatever they want. They can tie ribbons around their trees. They can do all that. I mean, they're private citizens. They have the right to freedom of speech. The problem is government officials don't. Government officials don't have that right. You trade in that right for other things. You have you have a scope of authority, right? You could pull somebody over on the road and stop them, right? I can't do that. You know, so you have other rights that you have.
why can't you do that as a citizen?
Why can't I pull somebody over on the side of the road? Because because I would be arrested for illegal detainment, and if I moved them, it would be kidnapping.
Here, have a seat. I'll be right with you.
Okay. He said, have a seat. You'll be right with me. Miss Scarpetti, number one. Miss Scarpetti is the number one disorderly product news fan. So he's doing a little research. He's Googling, right? Damn it. Police officials have constitutional rights. They obviously don't. The constitutional rights are made for the citizens. Government is the only thing the government is responsible for is service to citizens. That's why we created it. So I'm waiting right now. He's Googling it. It couldn't take that long to Google, so he's looking obviously really, really deep into it. He's really looking deep into it. This is the Berwyn Police Station. The Berwyn Police Station. You guys wanted the phone number? There it is. Berwyn. Berwyn Police Station, Berwyn, Illinois, B-E-R-W-Y-N. B-E-R-W-Y-N, Berwyn. You guys are buffering? I'm sorry, I can't do it. Tell me if you guys are buffering, right? Put a number 1 if it's buffering, number 2 if it's not buffering. One, if it's buffering. Two, if it's not buffering. Chuck Bronson, we are in Illinois. That's how you spell Berwyn, right there. I do not, this is their mission statement. The Berwyn Police Department organization comprised of people with integrity committed to providing total quality police service to the community in an honest, fair, professional, and courteous manner. Our professionalism will forge a partnership with the community, which is based upon effective communication, confidence, mutual trust, and commitment to improve and maintain the quality of life and provide the welfare to our citizens. The members of the police department pledge individually and collectively to constantly develop, grow, and engage in self-reassessment for purposes from providing creative problem solving when dealing with current and future challenges to our community. Respect, community, compassion.
Right, so that address that was on that, on the last 1849. I don't live.
No. Here's what generally is the problem right here, guys. So, the problem with the thin blue line flag is that they have reappropriated the American flag. They have took the adulation. They have took the valor of young men and women who have died, who have lost their limbs, left their minds in forests and jungles and deserts all around the world. If you want to make a flag, make your own flag. Put a shield on there, a badge, whatever you want. But you took that flag for a reason, because you wanted the adulation, the respect that that flag garners. Well, a lot of people paid in with their life to get that respect, get that adulation. You and San Joaquin Valley Transparency need to do a collaboration, brother. San Joaquin Valley lives in California. I am thinking about going out there, but they don't know if their name's ever going to get mentioned on my YouTube. I make sure it does, but to do something in silence when no one sees it, when no one hears it, that's a true test of a man and a woman. To do things in silence when no one hears it or sees it. And those people that donate to the movement and without expecting any gratitude or congratulations other than the conversation we have on the email are people of the utmost integrity. Oh, look at, what is this? Rabies shots. You could come in and get your ferret. You could get a shot for your ferret for $9. A microchip for what the hell is going on? A ferret. This is the only animal it's got on there. Why did they just put ferret? Oh, that's the weirdest thing in the world. Microchip your ferret. Oh, by the time I go back up there, I think they're gonna realize I can't hear the phones ringing like you can in most police stations. CB919, my man. Okay, I wasn't online. $24.99. I could get flags and I could get one big one that's got to go on the fire truck. If you've seen the fire truck where they got a thin red line now, yeah. I want to say that. I want to make sure it's AGK, not AKG. It's AGK Banks. If he has a channel, subscribe to him. I will be subscribing to all those channels when I'm done here. Jerry Roman, we need more people like you, bro. All laws matter. All laws matter. All lives matter. Jerry Roman, he's from Chicago. As you can see in his profile picture that says 773, that is the area code for Chicago. 773 is the area code for Chicago. Jerry Roman is in Chicago. Jerry, what did you think about Trump saying Afghanistan is a nicer place than Chicago to live? What did you think about that? AGK Banks, my man. Nightcrawler Media. Nightcrawler Media is from Chicago. Nightcrawler Media is a bad man. Go and listen. I like Nightcrawler Media. Are you ready for me? Nightcrawler Media is I'm gonna do some audio with Nightcrawler. Me and they're all there in the room talking. This is only police officers in there. This is only police officers in there. They're all in there because he's looking on his phone. You see the lieutenant looking on his phone? He's trying to figure out what's going on. They're all talking because of me. You see the lieutenant? He doesn't even looking up. He's on the phone. He's trying to figure out whether they got it or not. Oh, maybe not. But here's the situation for anyone just checking in. I have walked into this station. I have told them I will give them one American flag for every thin blue line flag they give me. I will give them one patch that I have bought for every thin blue line patch they will give me. He claims that he has a constitutional right of freedom of speech. He is a government employee. He has no constitutional rights. The rights are for the citizens. They are not for government employees. Government employees, police officers, while in the course of their duties, they have no constitutional rights. They do not have a freedom of speech. None. It doesn't happen. When they're off duty, of course, they're regular Americans. On duty, none. This is a government building. There is no freedom of speech for them. Too fast, CB 9999 again. So, I don't know. It takes every single officer they have in here and a lieutenant to deal with these people. And they're not dealing with me. The lieutenant's in there looking up his phone. I think he's realized that they do not have constitutional rights. That's why he's not coming back. But yes, a certain police station, they invited me to come in. They invited me to come in.
Hold on, right there.
Did you forget about me, buddy?
No, I got people coming in here.
Okay, yeah. Take your time. I'm gonna go charge my phone for a little bit. You do your thing, I'll do mine. I gotta go. It's our turn now. We've been waiting a while. What's the word, Lieutenant? Breaking all the rules. Breaking all the rules. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Talk to Sergeant Gamino. Why did he run away when I came up here? Lieutenant! She looks like a UPS worker. Why does she get a brown shirt? You been answering some phone calls there tonight, lady? He's sitting somewhere watching me on camera. Metro towing hours. Releasing vehicles. Is there a bell to ring here? Oh, I want an application. Accepting applications to apply. Submit completed form. Oh, I'm going to ask for an application. Even though it says online, I'm going to ask if I can get an application. Ma'am, can I talk to you for a second? Yeah, you. Come here, so we can have a conversation. Because I need to talk to somebody. They abandoned their post. There's no one to talk to. No. Don't be nervous. Are the things that are coming up on my screen, like when it says I only have 10% left, is that showing up on your guys' live? Can you see that at home? 15% left. Can you guys see that at home? Say yes or no. Okay. Because one of my girlfriends sent me a dirty pic, and I was like, oh my God, please don't tell me that went live.
Right back.
You came back to say you'll be right back? Wait, you came back to say you'll be right back? I could put my flag out there on the lawn?
Yeah, your American flag with the stick.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We have veterans. Sir, we have veterans here that work here.
Oh, so he's on the phone with him. One of you guys is calling right now, and he's asking about veterans and the flag. Yeah, one of you guys are calling, and he's talking about veterans that work there and disregarding the flag. You guys are on him. No, Mr. Peabody is not here today. You know Mr. Peabody's not on the... You can just tell by the voice that Mr. Peabody's not here. People think that it's one person. There really is another person. There really is a guy named... I mean, there is two people that work for Disorderly Product News. I am not Reagan Peabody. One of the callers has hijacked one of the subscribers, one of the watchers has hijacked the live. They've hijacked the live from us. I mean, anything for him not to talk to me. I'm sure he's read that, right? Because the whole thing was that he has constitutional rights, and okay, so I'm going to be out of your hair real quick. Can I just get
I have official police business.
Okay.
That's going on. You cannot, just so you know, you cannot interfere with official police business that's going on.
I'm not.
So can you just move to the side? Cause
I was waiting. No, yeah, okay. I'm not. I by no means want to interfere. Okay. Did you look that up though? The Google. Remember we told you were going to Google the constitutional rights.
Sir, I don't have to look it up on Google. I already know what the answer is.
Okay, so you did look it up and you found out there. I'm going to plant my flag outside like you said. I'm going to put the flag outside. Is that okay?
But you can't touch the ground.
I'm saying, you told me to put it in the grass. Did you not? Out there.